you want to put your face in the actual camera. It can't be done, my friend.
I got a laptop in my back pocket, my pinnacle walk when I hat cock it.
So Wade has a condition called cerebral palsy. It affects 2.1% of 1,000 live births. Often the conditions occur within the womb and sometimes within early childhood. It's a condition that affects the motor control. It can affect the stiffness of muscles. It can stop certain responses in the body, so you might notice that certain parts of the body won't be functioning or moving properly. And some kind of birth defects can happen where certain limbs can go off astray, and that's where some operations can aid and help to keep the body strong and straight and close to biomechanical as we can try and make it with the condition. So Wade actually has had multiple surgeries. I think it was 5 surgeries on his right leg, and that's why you'll see in some of the movements that we do that will be shown in this video, it'll be shown that he doesn't have as great a right leg function as he does with his left, because he's got metal rods all through his right leg. So 5 operations in his right leg. My whole focus with him as a trainer, one of the main focuses is to get that right knee pressing outwards, so it didn't create that shearing effect, and so that he had as much muscle control as possible, as close to a normal able-bodied person as possible. Interesting, when asking him if he's treated any different by other people, or he notices a different treatment to other people, he said no, he didn't notice any treatment. He has a very positive outlook on the whole thing. He sort of believes that he's normal, and I think this is really important to note, is that we need to differentiate between someone who has a particular ailment or problem and the actual person. Wade is not cerebral palsy, and if you have, say, something like depression, you are not depression. You have some depression which can be eradicated, or in Wade's case he has cerebral palsy, it's with him for life, but that doesn't make him Wade. Wade is not cerebral palsy. He has a condition called cerebral palsy, and Wade is Wade. He's this really incredible, unique individual.
Wade's just gonna take a selfie. There. See? It's like an international supermodel. Look at him. He's doing the selfie for his fans, blowing them a kiss.
This happy infectiousness sort of permeates through the gym, and it actually makes other people happy. So he's got this incredible attitude.
Well, something made him laugh. We never know. We never know what makes him laugh, but he just laughs out of nowhere, which is good. We love Wade.
He trains really hard. Whenever I give him certain exercises, and I know there are probably going to be a lot of trainers and coaches watching this. With your clients, you can often be talking to them about what you need to do and showing them and correcting them, and they won't go off and practice it, and they won't go and try to think about how to make themselves better based on what the trainer or coach has said. Wade, you show him something, he'll be practicing it every day for the next week until you see him again. And that's incredible. He'll be practicing it at home, he'll be practicing it when he comes into the gym, and it's to be admired. He's very much into making his body the best it can be, regardless of what his condition is. I have something to say to all health professionals who are dealing with anyone with a condition or ailment, and that is, get to know the condition, yes. Understand the condition, understand the science, understand the biomechanics of it, understand whatever you need to understand about it, read up on it, do your research, that's great. But the next level to it, the next layer to that is get to know the person. The personality is really what it's about. Getting to know the person, knowing their deepest wants and their likes and their feelings and where they're headed in their life. That is what's really going to help them develop, more so than your understanding of the science and the biomechanics and the internal structure or function of their blood or the oxygen output, and all the sort of scientific levels that you can look at. Understand that, of course. It's obviously important, it's obviously vital in helping to treat or to aid your client. The most important thing on top of all of that, though, is having a connection with them. Having a connection with them. I have an incredible friendship now with Wade. He is now headed up north to Brisbane to start a course. He's doing a computer course, and I'm really proud of him. I've trained him for over a year now. I feel I've done my bit. I feel that we've got some incredible progress. Now, some of the progress was one of the biggest pieces of progress with Wade was helping him walk up and down stairs unassisted. Something that I'm incredibly proud of to be able to have been a part of, to be able to be an aid in that. It's always important to think of it that way. You as the trainer or coach or health professional were not the person that did it for them. You were the finger pointing to the direction. And as Bruce Lee said, don't look at the finger because you'll miss all this heavenly glory. And as Morpheus in The Matrix says, I can only show you the door. You're the one who's going to have to walk through it. And the same with your clients. They're the ones that are going to have to walk through that door. They're the ones that have to do it. All you are is a guide. So in being that guide, be an incredible friend to them. Have a relationship with them. I don't mean a sexual relationship. I mean just a relationship where you're connected with them, where you care about their life. They're most likely to respond positively to that than for them to just be another number, another tick in your career, another number, just another person that you've trained or coached. It's so much more life-giving and soul-giving when you connect with another human being to a level where you feel a kind of friendship with them as well as them being your client. Just a quick note on Wade's interests. He loves hip-hop, and so his choice of headphones is the Beats by Dre because of Dr. Dre's ability to add bass to the headphones. Something that I've talked to Wade about. I recently got the Bose headphones because of Bose's ability to have a great range across all the genres. With the Beats by Dre, however, great bass, which is why Wade chose them, because he's really into hip-hop. And something that him and I agree on is Eminem would have to be the best rapper in the world, and probably the best rapper of all time.
Who's the best rapper? You're the best rapper. Hell yeah.
Another thing that Wade really loves is his computer games, his video games. He loves his PS4, and he's always telling me about the next game that he's going to get. Generally, he likes the shooting games. I'm not so keen on that myself, but that's what he particularly loves. So, hip-hop, gaming, and the third thing, and it's not really the third thing, it's really the first thing. It's the first thing that he will mention when he's in the gym with you, and that is bombers. Bombers. So He's a massive Essendon supporter, unfortunately, but great rivals with my club. Go Blues. 16 premierships each. Essendon, please don't get the next premiership. Wade?
The Bombers. Yeah? I reckon Carlton's better. I reckon Carlton are a better club. Carlton are a better club, no? No?
Wade and I are always having a joke about Essendon's scandals and the different things that they've been involved with in the past. Couldn't happen to a better club. I love it.
What do you think? Feel good? Yeah, buddy.
Wade, I'm incredibly grateful for the friendship. Thank you so much for being a part of my life in that way, and I'm also so grateful that I was able to help you to have better physical function and to see you thrive as a person. It's been a complete honor. Thank you so much. Keep inspiring the world with your infectious smile, and have a great time in Queensland. All the best with your course and everything else that you do. I'm sure we'll cross paths again and we'll see each other very soon. Bye for now. This guy is able to switch other people's happiness on, and that is just spectacular.